I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition boxing match. And in this boxing match, ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing.
You know, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And I guess he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement. I'm pretty sure he took care of that. You know, and now he's chilling. Now he's saying to himself, you know, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Nah, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. You know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense.
I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. And he got his advance, so there's no reason to make excuses for that.
StephenASmith strongly calls out Floyd Mayweather for breaking the terms of the Manny Pacquiao fight agreement. He explains that while athletes depend on income and typically earn it through their sport, he feels the current way Floyd is attempting to generate money is entirely inappropriate.
You like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
Manny Pacquiao states that he followed the agreement exactly as it was laid out. He also points out that Floyd Mayweather has already been paid in advance, leaving no valid excuse for him to step away from the fight at this stage.
Swirling around about you and Mayweather and saying he's going to be an exhibition, you saying it's going to be a fight. And the second part of the question is, how would you face him for the second time after first decision?
You know, that proposed of exhibition that was long time ago, a year after our first fight, but I didn't agree. And then I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight.
Timothy Bradley thinks that Floyd Mayweather may have taken the advance payment to pay off his debts, and now he seems more focused on exhibition bouts, indicating that this return is more about money than a love for boxing.
He's not afraid of Pacquiao. Trust me, he's not. But the thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million, whatever, for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money. So we know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And I guess he needed to come back and fight and take care.
StephenASmith states that money has become the main focus in everything now. He also notes that due to the financial issues surrounding Floyd Mayweather, it seems that every other choice comes after addressing those major money concerns.
All credibility in that department. But I don't want to hear a damn word about we don't want to give up something for Yon.
Zab Judah proposes that this might be a marketing strategy designed to generate excitement for the fight. He feels that Floyd Mayweather is no longer focused on preserving his undefeated record, as his legacy is already secure and he has nothing further to prove.
Did I got through the cracks? I don't know how. I wasn't there. I don't know the business. But somehow, he's saying it did. I mean, well, he didn't say that. I'm just saying I don't know how he didn't catch on. This is the real deal, Holyfield.
You think it could be possibly a publicity stunt to give some type of push to the promotion? I mean, I don't know. Like when the announcement came out, I don't know if people really too ecstatic for it.
I mean, yeah, it's something that you can use to your advantage to try to push the fight. It'll let people, it'll get ears and eyes on the fight for people that didn't know the fight was happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Because as a consumer looking in, you're like,
listen, man, I'm a fan of both guys, and I just want to watch it and see the fight happen. I mean, I'm a fan of boxing. I shouldn't say I'm a fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
you know, as a consumer looking in, we're like, yo, is he like, what's the complaint? What's the problem here? Like, what are you scared of? Because is it your O? Is it your losing that O? Could be that it?
Of course. That's what it's all come down to. I mean, the O is like a 800 credit score. Globally, universally. You walk around with an 800 credit score with the O. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the O brings. It brings an 800 credit score for wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Floyd he's done a great job with that. Great job. So of course he's gonna, you know, show the roll on that O. I ain't mad at him. Smart guy. He understands. He ain't no fool.
Timothy Bradley looks back at the situation and points out that at 50 years old, stepping into an exhibition against a 46-year-old Floyd Mayweather might have been the more sensible route. He recognizes that fans expected a full fight and that agreeing to Mayweather meant taking the commitment seriously. Still, he offers perspective on what could have influenced Floyd's choice, suggesting that after securing the advance payment, Mayweather may have altered his direction. Bradley estimates he is about 80 to 90% confident this was driven by business rather than passion, noting that fighters and promoters often rely on pay-per-view and venues to maximize earnings.
Now he's saying to himself, you know, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. No, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. You know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense. I'm 50, you 46. Bro, let's just be smart and do an exhibition. And I get it. Everybody's saying, oh, well, he signed Tim for a real fight and all this stuff. I get it. And I'm not going to argue that. He right. You signed Mayweather, damn it. You're supposed to be fighting for real, you know? For sure. Yeah. Absolutely. But I'm just trying to give you a little insight on the stuff I know that could have happened, right? That could have happened. Maybe Mayweather was thinking like this. I don't know. But I just know that
coverage around the planned rematch has become more intense, with some commentators suggesting that Netflix could be considering legal steps against Floyd Mayweather. The claims state that he accepted an advance payment but is now stepping away from the agreed bout. Supporters of this view say the matter is being presented as more than just speculation, arguing that Mayweather may be exposing himself to serious consequences by allegedly not fulfilling the contract.
He's pulling tricks out here. He's pulling tricks out here. All the rumors and reports that Floyd Mayweather was going broke, he's just proving everybody right. But Floyd Mayweather is playing a very, very dangerous game right now, because he's playing with a company that is getting ready to squash him, and that's Netflix. You don't have the power to play games with Netflix. Floyd Mayweather agreed to the rematch September 19th. It's even on BoxRec. This is how you know it's legit. It's even on BoxRec. You can go to BoxRec. He agreed to a rematch with legendary 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer, and will be a first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires.
In boxing, being listed in this way is often taken as proof that all required contracts and commission processes have been finalized, leading many to see the situation as real rather than speculation. The criticism has grown stronger since Netflix is considered a powerful, global company with major legal and financial influence. Experts believe any disagreement with such a company could escalate quickly if terms are not met, increasing pressure on Floyd Mayweather to clarify his stance on the rematch with Manny Pacquiao.
You get a card, and you have to get it stamped every time you fight, and you have to bring your card to fight. If you don't have your boxing card, don't matter whether it's amateurs or pros, you can't fight. You need your boxing card. It's like your social security card, your birth certificate in the sport of boxing. BoxRec represents that. BoxRec is showing Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. It doesn't show exhibitions. It only shows real fights because it's been ciphered through boxing commissions. It's been ciphered through the state commissions. It's been ciphered through everything to make it legit. Floyd Mayweather agreed to this, got his advance money from Netflix, and now he's trying to run off with the bag. And now he's talking about, oh, we don't know what it is. It's going to be an exhibition bout. We don't know if it's going to be at the Sphere. What you mean?
Reports indicate that Floyd Mayweather could be under financial strain, with some analysts pointing to his new manager as a possible factor. Although he earned vast sums during his boxing career, sustaining a lavish lifestyle can deplete even large fortunes. High costs from luxury. Homes, expensive vehicles, private travel, and ongoing premium spending may have increased pressure over time. Additionally, certain management and business decisions are said to have worsened the situation. Critics note that without strong financial planning and with continuous high spending, money troubles can escalate quickly, even for top-earning athletes.
19 million of the money was lost. So to lose 19 of 20 million, I mean, what, did you go to the casino over and over? Like, you know. So Rechnitz, now mind you, this is Floyd's new buddy, his new financial advisor. Rechnitz became what prosecutors called, quote, one of the single most important and prolific white-collar cooperating witnesses in the recent history of the Southern District of New York, testifying in multiple federal corruption trials. He claimed to have weekly phone conversations with Mayor de Blasio on his personal cell phone in exchange for campaign contributions. De Blasio, of course, was never charged. Now in court, Rechnitz paints himself as a changed man. While living in New York, I felt pressure to become a big shot, he told the judge. Sound familiar with Floyd Mayweather?
Between 2012 and 2014, Floyd Mayweather became one of the top-earning athletes globally. His undefeated record and strong public image turned every bout into a major attraction. Audiences didn't just watch for his boxing ability, but also for the persona he built around himself. This popularity drove massive ticket sales and high pay-per-view numbers, establishing him as a major financial presence in sports. A clear example of this earning power was his highly anticipated fight with Manny Pacquiao.
Mayweather get that six-fight, $250 million contract, but what was unheard of about it, Mayweather got to pick his own opponents and still get paid. Mayweather, the persona he cultivated, whether you like it or not, has sold tickets. He was a big draw. He was the top earning athlete 2012 to 2014. Mayweather did his thing for sure. But in this lawsuit, it is alleged that while Mayweather was paid several $100 million through his different associated, those 6 fights with Showtime, and then after that he did the Pacquiao, for which he received a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get $200 million. He got a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get. So it's easy to get blinded, like, it's a lot of money, but if you're supposed to get more, you're supposed to get more.
Reports indicate that Floyd Mayweather earned about $100 million from that fight, though some experts believe the total could have reached nearly $200 million when all revenue sources are included. This gap shows how crucial every financial detail is at that level. Specialists point out that when earnings reach hundreds of millions, even minor mistakes in contracts, taxes, investments, or spending can create serious consequences. At this scale, each decision matters, and a single misstep can cost millions, making financial management as vital as performance in the ring.
He fought Conor McGregor, huge. He fought Pacquiao. So now he's talking about fighting Mike Tyson. He does seem to be having money problems. And I don't care how many goddamn watches he bought, the amount of money he made boxing, unless he's been getting swindled on the business end. Once you start getting into having hundreds of millions of dollars, you're getting $10, $15 million a year in, or 20, 30, $40 million a year in interest. Right? If you're just in the stock market is like doubled in the last 4 years, right? I mean, so anyway, so Al Heyman
is this. He's not like a Don King. He doesn't have that reputation. He has this, that he's a brilliant businessman. He stays totally in his...
Despite reportedly earning over $1 billion during his boxing career, Floyd Mayweather's financial situation seems to have been impacted by heavy spending, gambling losses, and tax responsibilities. His income from major fights, endorsements, and exhibition matches made him one of the wealthiest athletes globally, yet sustaining that level of wealth demands strong financial control. Analysts and reports point to his luxury lifestyle, cars, jewelry, private jets, and high-end homes as a key factor in reducing his net worth over time. Alongside this, accounts of large gambling losses, unpaid taxes, and legal disputes have added further strain, with penalties and interest increasing financial pressure significantly.
This sum represents the $500,000 in arrears plus late fees minus a deposit that Mayweather paid at the start of the lease and the $100,000 catch-up payment. So they deducted what he did submit when he was made aware of this, the $100K, and I guess a deposit, so the remaining balance is that. An attorney for Mayweather did not provide a comment by deadline. He has not responded to the lawsuit in court. In a separate legal matter, so we've already went over one with this luxury condo in Manhattan, right? But a separate legal matter, a Miami jeweler sued Floyd Mayweather last month, alleging the boxer owes more than $1 million for jewelry that he took but never paid.
From the start, the deal was set up to deliver a real, officially sanctioned fight instead of an exhibition or promotional event. The claims now suggest that Floyd Mayweather may be in breach of contract because the agreed terms have not been carried out. Those involved insist that firm commitments were made initially, and any deviation is being treated as a serious contractual matter. At this point, Mayweather has reportedly been requested to submit written confirmation by tomorrow, confirming he will address the issue and move forward according to the original agreement.
For a real fight, he is in breach right now. He has to provide written confirmation by tomorrow that he has intent to cure it, and there's a certain amount of time, because there's multiple breaches across the board. Mayweather said he and others have already reached out to Mayweather to correct the situation, so he's fully aware. The guy thinks he knows what he's doing every time, and when people try to reach out to him or give him advice, he always, I got this, I have it figured out. We definitely don't, because we don't have our next steps figured out, right? The fight is not canceled. Floyd is definitely in breach of his contract. There has been no request by anybody to cancel.
The requested written reply is seen as a key deadline, as it would officially confirm whether Floyd Mayweather intends to resolve the disagreement. Reports also indicate that multiple breaches may have already occurred, increasing the seriousness of the situation. Primary and associated. Parties involved in the agreement have contacted Mayweather to try to fix the matter before it grows further. Their goal is to settle the issue through clear communication and adherence to the contract, rather than letting it turn into a bigger legal or financial dispute.
And put on a fight that lives up to the deal and not degrade or disrespect anyone involved in setting this up. Pacquiao, meanwhile, is miffed by Mayweather's backpedaling. Manny Pacquiao, I believe he's going to bite me. He's going to bite me? Manny Pacquiao is not happy. He's been looking forward to this rematch. Nobody ever got a contract, and Netflix stepping up as a media empire holds a lot of weight. It reassured Manny that this was real. They put a stamp on it. He's obviously displeased. He does want to fight Floyd. He does not want an exhibition. Has no interest in that because that was never part of their conversation. And asked if the fight would ever occur as an exhibition. The fight will not take place as a pure exhibition. Under the contract and terms and platform, we are partnered with.
If you've been following this situation, now's the time to speak up. What do you think? Will this dispute be resolved, or is it heading towards something bigger? Share your opinion and let your voice be heard. Drop your thoughts in comments below and join the conversation. Your perspective matters.